what's up, y'all? It's Steve about to react to this video by Poetic Flacco. It's titled, Something Really Weird is Going On with Candace Owens. And it says she's dead in the thumbnail. What the hell? What is going on? I know she's always involved in some mess, but I hope nobody took her out. That would be wild. Let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
There's something really weird going on with Candace Owens, and I'm starting to get really concerned. A couple of days ago, she got into this weird Twitter feud with the FBI. So she took to Twitter and she wrote, via FOIA, we formally requested Kash Patel's travel itinerary for the 3 days leading up to Charlie Kirk's assassination. And we just heard back and we were told the burden of requests is too great. How is that even remotely legal? So then the FBI responded back to this, and they put, Dear Candace Owens, please show us on the document sent to you acknowledging your FOIA request where we said the burden of requests is too great. I've never seen the FBI do this before in my life, but apparently Kash Patel.
Not the FBI using emojis like this. I don't trust them. Like, come on. Can we get serious about something? Jesus. I don't want my FBI agents or their Twitter accounts using these thinking emojis. Fuck out of here. Go solve some crime.
Now using social media to go after his own personal enemies from the official FBI account. So he goes, your show, just like the fake news media, will be called out when you lie. We're in some wild times. This might seem like the new norm, but this is really unusual. The FBI going after the media is crazy. It's nuts. Is the FBI like an independent agency? Like, what?
There's no way. It just says FBI response. How do we know? It's verified, but can't anybody get verified? But what is this little badge here? Is this an official badge? I'm not sure how Twitter works entirely, but I do know that you can buy verification marks, but I'm not sure what this little icon means. But this is very odd. But I mean, if the damn president is tweeting and saying stupid shit and using emojis and whatnot and memes, so it's like, is it too far-fetched to think the FBI would as well? So yeah, maybe this is really them.
Why is the FBI going after the media? Why are they inheriting Trump's beef? This is weird. Now, they provided what they will say is, like their response to Candace Owens. But here's the thing, okay? I don't give a damn about Kash Patel's travel itinerary 3 days before Charlie Kirk's assassination. I don't give a damn. However, that was just the beginning of a very weird week for Candace Owens. Because after the FBI and her had that back and forth, the biggest CIA plant on the internet, Lily Gladys, she wrote some really weird things about Candace Owens. Really weird. Now, if anybody else would have wrote this, I probably wouldn't look too much into it. But because it's Lily Gladys, and we know she's a CIA agent, this white woman was sent to the internet by the CIA, but she is completely here to be an agent of chaos. Her job, right, is to disrupt. That's her job. Anybody who looks at Lily Gladys and her ascension and her content, you could tell probably from a mile away, man, that's a CIA plant, bro. I'm not messing with her, bro. I'm not messing with her, man. Listen, I made one video about Lily. I haven't made another one, bro. I'm cool. This chick is a CIA plant, and it's not hard to see. So when the CIA plants is coming out with what seemed to be a message tad bit too early, I get worried and I get concerned for Candace Owens, especially with the information she's been provided and been exposing over the last couple of months. The CIA plant wrote, Candace Owens' family reached out to me earlier this morning. It is with deep sadness and sorrow that I am sharing the passing of my longtime friend and fellow political commentator, Candace. But I also can't shake the feeling that this wasn't simply a random tragedy. There are circumstances surrounding Candace's death, especially after
I don't believe this, but why is she tweeting this? This is so bizarre. I'm saying I don't believe it because I feel like the news would have been more like widespread regarding this. I would have saw a headline or something. I ain't seen nothing announcing that she's officially dead. I ain't trusting no damn tweet. I don't trust nothing on Twitter. I don't even trust that fucking FBI account. So I don't trust this lady at all, but it's wild for her to tweet this. Why would you say this? He's somebody your longtime friend. Is it her longtime friend?
Charlie's passing that raised serious questions, and I hope the full truth comes to light. I want to respect her family's privacy, so I will refrain from sharing any further details. Please stay posted. That's weird. That's very weird. And if I'm Candace Owens, I'm concerned. It's weird because first off, Candace Owens is not dead.
Okay.
She's alive. She's doing well. She's prospering. She's thriving.
So yeah, why would
she's breathing fine as far as we know. But I don't think Lily Gaddis is waking up and deciding, yo, I'm going to just post this and lie or troll. Because first off, I don't think...
So how do we know she alive and well? Have y'all seen her on live recently? Hello? How do we know? I mean, I don't trust this at all, of course. I'm very skeptical. But I also can't be like, oh, she for sure alive. I don't fucking know Candace. I don't keep tabs on her and what's going on.
Anybody is risking their good name, their public reputation, their entire credibility, especially as a commentator.
She a plant.
Right? As one of those like neo-Nazi white supremacists who's online claiming that you're speaking the truth, you're going to get ratioed hard for the rest of your life. You are a permanent locale if you post a fake celebrity death news, especially if you were the first to report it. So in this situation...
Candace Owens is on Instagram.
All right, you guys. Last week, before we're kind of off for a few weeks for the summer, which I'm excited about.
This was 3 hours ago. She ain't dead, child. Who is this white lady looking like her? A new clip of Candace Owens while her blackface makeup. What the fuck?
I don't think she posted this.
Wait, they say Candace Owens be wearing blackface makeup, but she really lied?
Thinking it was false. I think she posted this a little bit too early. I think her masters let her know, hey, bruh, at this time, we're taking out Candace Owens. She's probably leaving this place at this time. We go and take her out. And she already had the message scheduled. Hey, bruh, have it scheduled by this time so nobody beats you to it. And right when it got scheduled out, she thought, oh, no, yo, Candace Owens' plan changed. Oh, no, Candace Owens, because Candace Owens has talked about how she feels like her life is in danger, how she feels like, yo, people may be after her. She has spoken grave lengths, right, about the steps that she has taken to make sure she's safe. Yo, Candace Owens, I wouldn't put it past Candace Owens to book about 10 flight tickets whenever she hop on a plane. I wouldn't put it past Candace Owens to purchase 2 or 3 of the same cars and have multiple people leave her house at the same time in different cars so they can't trace. Yo, Candace Owens to me moves straight. Again, it sounds crazy. I don't think the CIA plant is posting this without receiving directions to post it from her masters. But here's what's odd too. Right when the death announcement is being posted, Sean Ryan posted this photo with himself and Candace Owens. And Sean Ryan has a smug grin, like Candace Owens. You feel me? Like it feels like a y'all thought y'all got her. Y'all thought y'all had her, huh? Sorry, we got her. Right? Oh, y'all thought y'all plan was gonna work. Oh no, the plan ain't work. I got her, right? Because Sean Ryan is again a Navy SEAL and a former CIA contractor. So maybe he warned Candace, hey, bro, Candace, they coming for you. Do this, come over, let me. I don't know. This whole situation just seems weird. And then like Lily came back with her explanation as to who and what and how somebody wrote that message, right? Because she wasn't hacked, right? There's no proof of her being hacked, and she admit like she really don't have any proof of her being hacked. So what she does is she gives an explanation that's just dumb and stupid and makes zero sense whatsoever, especially when the people that she's accusing responds. Lily is on her timeline giving an explanation, and her explanation is laughable, especially because we know Lily Gaddis is like a despicable racist, right? She says the N-word routinely. She calls herself a racist. Mm-hmm. She says black people are inferior. Black people don't deserve to live among white folks. So this lady is despicable. She don't like black people. So her explanation, right, blaming a black guy for this, one, is predictable. Two, it doesn't make sense, right? So Sheila goes, the only 2 people who have ever had access to my X account is the guy who made my YouTube thumbnails and Jay Daly. This Daly character, who is a black guy, by the way, apparently is a social media whiz and DM'd me about advertising stuff and social media help. He also said he knew people at YouTube who said he could get in contact with to help me get my monetization back on YouTube. So first off, anybody telling you they can help you get your monetization back is a scammer. It's like really that simple, right? If Mr. Beast couldn't get Steve Would Do his YouTube channel back, if Mr. Beast don't got the clout and the pull to help you get monetized again, and I'm not talking about help you get your watch hours or your views. I'm talking about having a contact with YouTube to where YouTube manually demonetized you, and then you were able to call up like YouTube headquarters and get it back. That's not how that works, homie. No, right? So no, anybody I promise you this is a scammer. So she goes, he said he'd help Myron out as well, and I confirmed this with Myron. So I figured he was legit. He asked to be added as a contributor to my ex and manager of my YouTube channel to help out with any tech issues I had. I agreed, thinking nothing of it. I soon removed him from both once I realized he was full of ish and just a weirdo trying to talk and couldn't help with anything. Again, she removed him as a contributor to her ex and as a manager on her YouTube channel once she realized he was full of ish and couldn't do nothing. So again, before we even get into her blaming this dude for doing this, right, for tweeting that out, he was already removed as a contributor from your ex. So how in the world did he write that post?
Hello.
How?
What are you talking about?
How? You already exposed it out of yourself. She found the perfect victim, right? She found a sketchy snake oilsman who was already doing something sketchy, who probably already got a bunch of enemies in other content creators. So she thought, I could throw this black guy under the bus because he's already very sketchy, and a bunch of people don't like him already. So other content creators will like vouch, this dude is sketchy. And then I'll be able to pass it off on him, but it doesn't make sense because you stated you removed him from your ex as a contributor already. He had no access to your account when you posted Candace Owens was dead. So why are you now trying to... No, again, it makes no sense whatsoever. She would have
been better off just saying, yeah, my account was hacked. I don't know what happened. Like, this explanation makes this even weirder.
He didn't do it. You are full of ish. You're clearly lying on this man. So she goes... Emily, Save USA, again, another MAGA freak, reached out to me asking if I ever had communicated with him and warned me to remove him from any access to my accounts. Again, you did that. As he had done the same thing to her, and after she removed him, he deleted her content on YouTube, fraudulently stole money from her and others, and was not who he claimed to be. She further informed me that he had been using both of our likeness to claim that he was managing. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China, Brett? This is irrelevant details. How did he have access to your account if you removed him? She goes, it just dawned on me that he is the only one who could be posting these insane posts on my account. Again, there it goes, right? So all of this right here was the buffer for the lie. You say a lot of things that are irrelevant, that makes this guy look sketchy, and then you pass it off, sketchy people do sketchy things, so he must have done this sketchy thing to me. But you didn't provide any receipts or any proof. You showed that this dude did not have access to your account at the time of you writing Candace Owens is dead. So how did he do it? So she goes, it just dawned on me that he is the only one who could be posting these insane posts on my account. He is the only one who had any sort of access to any of our information. This morning, I woke up with dozens of people texting me about the insane Candace Owens tweets. And prior to that, there was a post about some event that I was announcing my participation in that I also did not post. I have changed all my information, so hopefully he will not be able to do this again in the future. Of course, I can't prove it's him, so I'll say this to all alleged, but Emily can confirm everything I just said. But she admitted that, again, she never gave him the password. He was never able to log into her account. He was listed as a contributor, meaning so X has this thing where you could invite somebody as a contributor and they have access to post, but you can just remove them whenever and they have no access any further, in which she did. She removed him. So this makes no sense. Now the dude responded back, and the dude says, bro, huh? I haven't talked to you in months, nor worked with you in months. Don't blame me for something you did on your own accord. I agree. And he showed the messages and the receipts of when the last time he talked to her. The last time they communicated was like March. So she goes, you are the only one who ever had any access to my ex account. That makes you a suspect. Don't matter if I kicked your access months ago and haven't talked to you in months. What you mean? What? That's all that matters here. Doesn't matter if I kicked your access months ago and haven't talked to you in months. Explain your dealings with him. What does his dealings with Emily Sings American have to do with you? Didn't you out of spite delete her channels? What? So he goes, and you removed that access, which was delegated access. So again, my point is proven. You posted that and they removed it. Don't blame me for things that I have nothing to do with.
I believe
that is a fact.
We stand with Jordan.
That's a fact. That's 100% fact. That's a fact. not shocked.
Very
They do
weird.
something disgusting and nasty, and the first thing they do is blame the black man. But I also blame the black guy for wanting to get in bed and get in business with people like Lily, who's online calling black folks all type of names, calling black folks the N-word. You want
What else she
to.
say?
So she goes,
Oh, this is Candace.
thank you all for the messages of concerns, but I am not dead. If I were, it would be entirely appropriate for you to have blamed Israel. Lily, by the way, had been lying about being like Anglo or a Christian, but when you look at her, you can clearly tell what she is, and you can tell her heritage. And like her white supremacist homies have kind of called that out, like, bro, like like your last name, your family, how you look, like you clearly look like your heritage comes from a certain place. Why are you lying about being like German or Anglo? Like you look like where you're from. So then Candace writes, somewhat related, Charlie Kirk was not concerned he was going to be killed by a transgendered furry after a full day of arguing with Zionists about him abandoning the pro-Israel cause. So hint, she's saying, hey, bruh, they did try to take me out. And she believes that they try to take her out, if you know who they are. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think?
Hell? Nah, this is some weird shit going on. And you may be thinking, oh, it's just Twitter. No. The fact that they're doing all this publicly as well is very strange. Then the FBI getting involved, with Candace and, being snarky with them tweeting her. It's just all very bizarre. Listen, all these political figures, y'all need to, tread lightly because y'all all in danger in my eyes. If the president could get shot in the air, okay, whether you want to believe that was an inside job or not, y'all all can get it, really. I mean, I hope nothing does happen to her or anyone else, but I mean, as we saw with Charlie Kirk, it can happen. So it's like, yeah, y'all playing a dangerous game. So good fucking luck. But yeah, this is very strange. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.